the live stream. Thank you so much for you behind the scene, putting, looking at the chat and make sure you straighten some people out. Thank you all the founders and guests that joining the Julie and Milo show and has been supporting us in the past year and a half. Thank you, Lilly Lane, for the beautiful gift, flowers and fruit. And then thank you everyone who has been putting prayers out there for myself, Marty, and all the founders who has not been well in the past few months. So thank you so much. And let's get started. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Julie. Let's get this show going. Here we go. Uh-oh, what happened? Julie and Milo show is here today. You don't want to miss a single word they say. Bringing you founders from near and far. Listen as they tell you now just who they are. Listen to the stories and how they tell. In just 3 minutes how they're doing well. Telling us what it's all about today. And how they are loving that ONPASSIVE way ONPASSIVE. It's here today on passive. There's just no better way. Listen to the Julie and the Milo show, so then you can be the very first to know. ONPASSIVE, it's here today. Julie and Milo show is coming your way. Friday, Wednesday night, ONPASSIVE. Ah, yeah. Julie, take it away.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is June 22nd, 2022. Wow, we have a lot of twos in there. Welcome to the Julie and Milo show. My name is Julie. I'm coming to you from Orange County, California. My dear friend, Milo. Milo, if you could please say hello to everyone.
Hey, how are you guys doing? It's Milo from Nashville, and so glad to have you on the show, because remember, if you was not on the show, we would not have a show. Thank you so much for coming tonight, and good to have Julie back.
Thank you so much, everyone. Welcome to the Julie and Milo show today. We are coming together every Wednesday, getting together, talking about ONPASSIVE, and we're so blessed that we get to sit here, all of us who taking out the time, our busy schedule, follow our dreams, follow our visions, and follow our hearts, and we get together. All of it is because of ONPASSIVE, and we are so thankful for ONPASSIVE was born to the world less than 4 years ago. As we have been saying, the preparations and has been done. I think someone has a mic on. I wanted to say, let's go back to that and really check on that. Augustine, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. The preparations has been done for many of us, going back to a year, 2 years, 3 days, 4 years almost. But for our CEO, Mr. Ashmufar, the preparations, the visions has been prepared for many, many, many years. And so tonight, what we are doing tonight is getting together right now and say how much we are thankful for what our CEO, Mr. Ashmufar, has been doing for all of us. So tonight, welcome to the Julie and Milo show open mic. Please join us in with myself and Milo to share what's your thought in your mind. What are you feeling? I would like to say, let's focus on the Thanksgiving for all of the opportunities that we are here. The preparations has been done for many of us. Now we are stepping into another phase of ONPASSIVE. And before we wrap up that preparation time, let's say thank you to that period of time that all of us have gone into. And anytime when you are doing a post out there in the public, out there in the world, please make sure we use the hashtag ONPASSIVE, hashtag thank you Ashmufar, and also let's say hashtag thank you O-Founders as well. What do you think about that, Milo?
That sounds great, Julie. And the thing about it is we can all be thankful, with what's going on. And when we think about it, I don't think anyone's going to miss the live tomorrow. It's 3 o'clock, right? Or Marty or Julie, I think it's 3 o'clock Eastern time. 2 o'clock. Eastern time? Okay, so it'll be 1 o'clock my time. So 2 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. You don't want to miss that, because it's kind of like a farmer who works and works, and he toils the ground, and he puts all the seeds in, and then comes the harvest day. That's what we're talking about. We're getting ready to go into. And I'll tell you what, those crops are looking so good. I ain't never seen corn like that. And things come up, man. It is going to be a wonderful thing. And I'm just thankful that I was part of it, you know. I was given the opportunity, and even though I might not have wanted or thought it was a good deal right at first, I am so glad. I can't tell you how thankful I am for that little voice on my shoulder that said, "Hey, are you kidding me? You should look at it. You know, are you kidding me? What if it is real?" And I kept arguing with it, and then I realized, and I got in. And I'll tell you what, I could not be more thankful and be happier than you know, with not only Mr. Ashmafara, but the whole, the leaders, the founders. You know, it's just wonderful to be into a family like this. And I'm thankful to be part of this wonderful family. Thank you. Back to you, Julie.
Absolutely, Milo. We are so thankful to be part of it, but I will not forget what Milo did for me. He shared ONPASSIVE with me. He gave me one of the positions. And so I wanted to take this opportunity to say how much I thank you for it. If without you sharing it, I would not have known about ONPASSIVE. And once I'm in ONPASSIVE, and once I get to understand a little bit, there are so many people that I shared it to. And some of those people that are here that became founders, and some of people that said no to me. And I do hope that they still following what I shared every single day. And today is the last chance that you can be part of ONPASSIVE. So I wanted to say, thank you. The most that I'm thankful for, I don't think I can list all the things that I'm thankful for. I will always go back to the core. And the core of it is when Mr. Mufara and his family, and especially his lovely wife and his two sons, made a decision to join hands together and share ONPASSIVE opportunity with us. That is where I'm starting. Always go back to the core. For me, always go back to the core is when he made that decision. And then he shared that with all of us. Not only that he made the decision to just share it, but he's continued to commit and to determine to get through. I mean, I sometimes feel like I wanted to feel just a little bit or walk on his shoes just a little bit and see how his days, but I don't think I could never do that. But because I feel and I see the way how he is doing and the things that go on his day, it makes my day, it's an inspiration to my day to continue to do that. I mean, it's big. So the thankful part of it for me, it's going to be the rest of my life. The rest of my life, I will have that attitude, the actions, and everything that I am doing every single day to going back and say, thank you, Ashmofar. Thank you, ONPASSIVE, for giving me that opportunity. And I can't wait to see him again and say, you know what, brother, you have made a big change in my life. And I'm thankful for you. And I owe you, you know, for that opportunity. I owe you for what that you did for many of us the rest of my life. And I will continue to do that and spread that love, that determination, that commitment. It will never stop. And that's what I'm committing to do. And I wanted to say this out here in public because that's my promise. That's what I'm going to do the rest of my life. And I'm going to continue to inspire people to do what I'm inspiring to do. So that's my model, and I'm thankful for it. Without this opportunity, I don't think I can say what I'm saying today. So it is now, everyone, you're here today in the Julie and Milo show. We love to hear what you have to say. I think Milo and I have said enough, expressed enough. It is now your chance or your time to do it. So please raise your hands and let us know if you'd like to speak a few words.
Julie, I would like to say that, you know, the beautiful thing that what you just explained is that there's a song that says, don't let the chain of love stop with you. If you've never seen that song, Go look it up. It's by Clay Walker. Don't let the change. It's a beautiful song, and it explains on passive. It's about someone who's driving down the road. They help someone, and guess what? That person helps someone, and then that person in turn helps someone and gets the first person that got help. So the truth of it is, with on passive, don't let the chain of love stop with you, which you did not do. And I want to thank you also for, even though I gave you that spot, you went out, you cultivated it, and you brought in more people, and it's all coming back, and it keeps coming back. And that's the beautiful thing of on passive. When we learn that it's not all about us, it's about, what we can do for others. When we learn that and we see that, it's going to be big. It is going to change the world. And I definitely thank Mr. Ashmafara for putting together this beautiful plan. And yeah, we're ready whenever someone raises their hand. Maybe we don't have no one. Man, I can't believe no one's raising their hands. Nobody. Oh, there we go. Miss Lystra, come on down and talk to us, girl. You're muted, Lystra. You're still muted, Lystra.
I just asked you.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, I'm so excited. I was saying, I don't know why I raised my hand, because I am speechless. I am just blown away by everything that's happening, the excitement. Even on Facebook, the excitement is in there. You can tell by everyone the way they're posting and talking and everything. It's incredible. Ash outdid himself with ONPASSIVE. That's all, he outdid himself. So we all have to just follow suit. And I think everyone, mostly everyone, have been. And now we have to look ahead. What are we looking ahead to? Nobody knows this yet, but I think it's going to be just as exciting, just as, or even more so. Yeah, and I don't know what else to say. I'm still speechless, although I'm talking. So I'll end it right there. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Lystra. It's very hard to hear, like how you could express it, because it's really overwhelming. And I can feel you, Lystra. Thank you so much for sharing today. All right, Marcian, if you could please unmute your mic.
Thank you so much, Julie and Milo. And it's an emotional evening, but as well as a great evening for us founder. It has been a long journey. And I have to thank Mr. Ashmafara for giving us this opportunity that is for everybody. Like you guys see my shirt, ONPASSIVE is for everybody. What in the world, you're not gonna have it anywhere. A company that is for everybody. All you need is to have a device and you will be able to be part of the company. And he did that for us. And the second person that I want to thank my sister, Miriam, that gave me the opportunity. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here today. So I really thank her from the bottom of my heart. And I'm just going to thank Julie and Milo show. Julie and Milo show was the show that proved to me that I'm more than what I think I am. They opened the way to me. If I'm here today, I can speak to 2 or 3 people as one. Is because I was invited to their show and they told me, Marcian, you can do it. And I feel like I needed that little push to be able to go out there. And since then, everything I want to do, I do it because I know I have people that will back me up. And those people are the founder. So I'm thanking all the founder. I want to thank Link Nakamoto. I learned from her the way that she comports herself, the way she talks to people, the way she just very calm. I learned that and I realized that I can do it too. Because sometimes you just have to look for somebody and you get something. So ONPASSIVE, my journey in an ONPASSIVE has been a long journey and a great one. I have already used all of my $97. I'm working overtime on it. So I'm very grateful that the day I came in, it was the beginning of my new life. And this is just the beginning of the extra new life. Thank you, Ash Mufara. Thank you, ONPASSIVE. Thank you for everything that you have done. And to all the founder, let's see everybody at the top. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Marcian. Thank you. Thank you. That was great words. Okay, and next up, we got Miss Lilly Lane. Come on down.
Thank you, Milo. I can find no words that will express my sincere thanks and appreciation for Mr. Ash and his family for what they have created for us. I want to thank Julie and Milo for your shows and things that I try not to miss them. And if I start calling names, I will probably miss somebody. But as I look, Marty, I will want to thank him for the support that he has given. I can email Marty and I'll say, Marty, I need such and such a thing. In a few minutes, I got it. That means a lot to those of us who are in these kinds of, with this opportunity, and you really need help. There's a saying that says, people who help people are the greatest people in the world. And I see that 1.4 million people are going to be great people because we're going to help somebody. We're going to help change what Mr. Mufara always talked about, change in the world. And I want to thank him because of the fact that I am experiencing something that I have never experienced before. It seems that I get a paycheck every week. It's kind of like when I was working and I had money going into a certain account that I never did see. That's what I feel with this, is that something is being deposited for me every week, every day, and so on. And I want to thank him for that experience. I want to also thank him for peace of mind. And I just can't hardly wait to work with Chris. Wait, Chris, I want to thank Chris also for heading my blessed opportunity. I can't hardly wait until we get to the point where we're going to be doing it as a team, because I said earlier, I have been doing it alone, but that's not enough. So now joining together, you know, as we work together, we're much stronger than we are when we're working alone. And I just want to thank everybody, all of the founders, everyone for being a part, and for everyone who allowed me to refer to you as my family. I really appreciate that. So thank you again, and God bless each of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lily. That was beautifully said. And we see the kindness, the heart that you have. And I'm very sure that Chris is so excited and looking forward to be working with you on certain things on our OBLESS as well. So thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, up next, Dr. Benny, if you would please unmute your mic.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to each and everyone. Thank you so much, Sister Julie. Thank you, Brother Milo, for giving me this opportunity. Yes, it is about time to take this special moment to really, really thank our God for sending our CEO to us, Mr. Ash Mufara. What he said, there is something that he stated. Either I do or I die. Anyway, he is here to correct corruption, because what I have noticed that there are a lot of corrupted multi-level marketers out there. He is also here to eradicate poverty and to uplift humanity. I want to take this moment too to thank our tech department in India. They are the one that developed all these products for us. Yes, we want to really, really thank them. They're the one to say, oh, it is ready, right? Even though our CEO will say, yes, it's ready. But it is good for us to really, really thank them for what they have done. I want to thank all our leaders. Brother Marty, you have been there for me. Sister Cindy Hopkins, from the beginning, you helped me to correct some of the mistakes that were done. Thank you, Sister Cindy. I want to thank Brother Peter Soros, Brother Chris. To tell you the truth, I want to thank each and everyone. Most importantly, Dr. Helen Akondri was the one who invited me to this amazing opportunity. As you guys know, everybody joined ONPASSIVE for a reason, right? There is always an opportunity. So I joined ONPASSIVE because I needed something, financial freedom and something to pay off my school loan. And I know our CEO make me to understand. He reassured me that my school loan will be paid on time. So Mr. Ash Wafara, thank you so much for what you have done. You have helped all the ONPASSIVians. Oh yes, you have. I respect you a lot and your entire family. I want to thank all the founders because if you don't join ONPASSIVE, ONPASSIVE is everything. ONPASSIVE is not a joke. This is the best company in the world. As Sister Julie said, ONPASSIVE was introduced March the 30th of 2022. Guess what? I got married that day to ONPASSIVE. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. Good words there. I'd like to go back to the Lilly Lane, something she said that really hit a spark with me. Lilly Lane said, I don't know if you guys caught it, she says, but thank you for the peace of mind. You know what? We're living in a world that's crazy. I'm telling you, it is crazy and things are hard for all of us right now. And you know, the old boat is rocking from left to right, and we can just say, man, hey, go ahead and rock on, because we know where we're going. And we know, you know, what's coming to us. To me, man, that has been one of the, I tell you what, for $97, oh man, my goodness, you know, what Mr. Ash has set in motion and what he's put into place and how it's going to help everybody. It's a tremendous feeling to know that we can have peace of mind, you know, and peace. And I always tell everyone, man, I'll tell you what, I said, if you see the end of your tunnel, man, and you look, your light's a lot brighter than the majority of people out there, because people out there, you know, they're just going through life and wondering how they're going to do this and how they're going to do that. But us, at the end of our tunnel is a light. And I think a lot of that light is going to be shown tomorrow, and I cannot wait. So, all right, let's go now to Mr. Harold Fox. Come on down, brother, and talk to us.
Thank you, Milo. I'd like to thank Julie and Milo for allowing me to participate in this gratitude ceremony. Mr. Ash has been so gracious to allow us to formulate this business. When I came in, it was less than 30,000 people here. And when I came in, it was like most of us before me, it was about the financial situation. And once I joined and began to see the people coming in and listening to them, my whole philosophy changed about helping other people. And it didn't matter when it happened, but I knew eventually it would happen. And I am just so grateful to be a part of this 1.4 million and growing organization that's going to save the world, because the world is in such a chaotic situation now that we're going to change it. We are going to change it. One person at a time, that's all it takes. Thanks for letting me share.
Thank you so much, Harold. That's a beautiful said. And I also love your voice. And I know you have a brother out there that we really miss, is Cedric Flowers, who has a voice as beautiful as yours. And we miss him because This is where we met also. And Harold, thank you so much for what you just said.
I forgot that I met you when you came to Maryland too.
Oh, I know. Gosh, there's
Yeah.
so many people. I like to reconnect in Maryland again. If all the DMV friends and founders out there that have that again, I'm so looking forward to it.
Awesome.
So much, Harold. All right, before I introduce our next guest, which is Samsung, if you could please change your name, and if you need help, put your name on the chat and we will change that for you. I like to ask Milo to let me leave because there are still several people that on my book that I wanted to go back and do what I can to, the rest of it. So I don't want to say much. But before I leave, I'm putting in the chat right now is the link for tonight. So as you know, there is a countdown celebration tonight. It is also posted in the back office. You could get it. There's an image there that you could download and put it as your background for tonight. That link is there and it's in the update also. It's going to be at 10 o'clock and we're just going to go on there and reminisce and saying things that, we've done throughout the years. And so it's there for all of us to get together tonight for a countdown celebration. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Also tomorrow, remember, if you're currently watching on YouTube right now, go back to the channel, or you could go to the top.live for ONPASSIVE 360s tomorrow. There's about 20 YouTube channels. And if you are not on one of those channels, you can watch and go ahead and share that out to the world. There's going to be ONPASSIVE 360. Mr. Ash Mufarad will be there with Chris, Marty, and Red. You do not want to miss that, okay? Remember, this is not the end. This is the beginning, another step over, right? It's exciting. Many of us are preparing for this moment. So please set your clock at 2 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, all right? Make sure you got the right time. Lynn Nakamoto putting a list of time around the world. Lynn, if you could possibly please send that to me, and then I will post the timeline for tomorrow with the link and everything for ONPASSIVE 360 tomorrow. You do not want to miss. And also, if you like to do that, go into your back office and broadcast it out to your entire team and everybody. So please share this out. Milo, thank you so much for everything that you're doing for the Julie and Milo show. Really appreciate you and everyone's that helping to make this show possible.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Go sign up, work, and get her done. That sounds good. Okay, we'll see you later. All right, we're gonna move past Samsung. I've seen she hasn't changed her, or he hasn't changed his name. When they get the name change, we'll come back to you. If you're having problems doing it, please get a hold of Lynn Nakamoto. She can help you out. All right, let's move on to Mr. Trevor Peters from Florida, USA. Come on down, Trevor.
Well, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I've got just a little bit to say here. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all the tech team and Mr. Ash Mufarad for taking us through this journey. August 6th, 2018, I made the best decision of my entire life. And it's kind of got me reflecting a little bit on other previous moments in history, really early history, I guess, if you want to call it that. But it kind of brings me back to the Noah's Ark part of history. This is the Noah's Ark moment. When the door closed on that boat, it still sat there for a week with everybody still out there, the naysayers, ridiculing everybody. We all went through that. And this is our Noah moment. The door is closing to ONPASSIVE at midnight tonight. You know, it may be a couple more weeks or however long it's going to be, but we are inside. We are locked in. Every single one of us, 1.45 million people are inside this arc of success. And I'm so glad that I made that decision way back in the day. It's been quite a journey. I had my own spot on the Julie and Milo show a couple of years ago. And it's been so exciting seeing everything transpire into what it is today and what it's going to be for every single one of us once the door opens into this new world of everything being done for us on our behalf, because we are paying the company to do that for us. One time out of pocket. Best $97 decision I ever made in my entire life. So that's all I've got tonight, everybody. Just wanted to say thank you, and wow, what a journey. It's been absolutely amazing, and only going to be getting better from here because we're at the top. Thanks, everybody.
Awesome. Good stuff, Trevor. Good stuff. All right. And let's see, who do we got coming up next? We got Jane Helms. Jane Helms, come on down and talk to us.
Oh, thank you so much, Milo. I just want to say thank you to all of you. It's just, you guys are such a wonderful family. Isn't this great that we can get together and really express our gratitude for this opportunity? It's like, it's just beyond belief. And, you know, every time now I haven't been in as long as Harold. I think that is just so wonderful that he's been in so long. And you know, every time that Ash changed something, it was always for the better. You know, the betterment for us. I mean, the benefits just grew and grew and grew. And sometimes I just get so excited about all the things and entities that I'm going to be able to help. And to, you know, it's like even giving a cup of cold water to someone who is thirsty. You know, there's so many needs in the world. And to think that we've got this opportunity to change the world, you know, sometimes it's just going to be one person at a time. I love what Lily said, and Dr. Benny and Harold and everyone that's gone before me. It's like, what great things we have to be able to do. It's like, you know, things that I certainly haven't been able to do, you know, up to this time. And I'm so grateful to Julie and Milo and Lynn and Chris and Marty and Red, and I'm going to leave a bunch of people out, but you know, so many people have just put so much time into this, and the effort has been just so wonderful. And I just want to say thank you, thank you. I love you all, and you all are so wonderful to me, my ONPASSIVE family. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Jane. I like to say it like the A-Team used to say, I just love it when a plan comes together, you know, because that's what's happening. And I know that I'm going to get emotional tonight at midnight. I know I'm going to be emotional tomorrow when I think of what Mr. Ash has given to us, you know, and like you said, that we're going to be able to give to other people. I mean, there's nothing better that we can do than to do that. And when we're able to change people's lives, you know, and I love when Mr. Ashmafaro said, you know, I might not be able to change everyone's life, but I can change someone's life. And then when you say, okay, ONPASSIVE is changing lives one person at a time. And it started with Mr. Ashmafaro. Do you realize now we got almost 1.5 million people out there that is going to be changing people's lives? We're going to take over the world. We're going to be able to do it. We can't do it as one, but when we're accord, we're all together, man, we can do big things. And so now let me bring up my good friend from up in Michigan. Come on down, Joyce, and talk to it.
Hello, Milo. Good to see you. Hi, Julie. Hello, everyone. This is just so exciting, and I am just overjoyed with excitement, and I know my heart is so full. I'm like someone that spoke like almost speechless. I think that was Lystra that said that. And I just want to thank you, Julie and Milo, first of all, for believing in me and encouraging me and inviting me to your show. And someone said that before, that just giving me the courage to speak out. And my good friend, Chris, for calling me out one day on the show as well, too. It's just been an amazing journey, amazing ride. Marty, Peter, and Julie, thank you for connecting the Michigan team together. She was instrumental in doing that. And I was able to meet Peter, Sherry, and so many other people. So that was great. Just Lynn and Cynthia, and thanks, Fred Lanspringer. He's no longer with us, but he's the one that introduced me to this, and I'm thankful to him. Just everyone, that all of the founders and so many people, I just go through names and I just miss everyone. So, you know, just all the leaders, Red and Mike's, and just everyone that does everything, Susie, you know, and just following people and listening to people, making new friends all over the world. It's just been an amazing journey. And I just can't wait to meet everyone in person and just to connect and just, I think Julie said that Cedric, I really miss Cedric. I talk to him often, but Cedric as well. But he's, you know, we have a group that we all talk, and Jean Silva, my sister, Annie Hayward, who was the first person to believe in me and join the journey. So, you know, I'm just so excited. And I could just go through so many names and so many people, but this is a journey that has really changed my life. It changed the way that I think about things, the way that I do things. Most of all, I just want to thank God for bringing Ash into our lives and for giving him the vision to do this. Without him giving him that vision, I know he wouldn't have done it. Without him being with him every step of the way, you know, I know that he really acknowledges that. And then I want to thank Mr. Ash Mafar and his family for taking this huge step and just bringing this to us and allowing us to be a part of it. Sometimes in life we went into a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I believe this is it, and it will never happen again. Thank his family, the tech team, all the workers at ONPASSIVE for everything that they do, for all of you founders, for everything that you do, for all that you've taught me, that you poured into me, and that you continue to pour into my life. I really appreciate it, and I do not take it lightly. So if I missed anyone, I love you, and there's too many names to even call, but I just appreciate you guys. I enjoy these webinars that we get together, you know, all the time. I try to get on as many as possible, and just love the support. Never seen this before in any other company, and I love you all from the bottom of my heart. And just thank you again, Julie and Milo and everyone. Bless.
All right, thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Joyce. That was beautiful, and it is great to be in this family. And I cannot wait until we are able to get all of us get together. I mean, we're not all going to get together at one time, but we'll be able to go to different venues or whatever and meet the different people. And it's going to be a good day. It's going to be, oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. All right, enough of that. Let's go on and let's move on to Marie Rose. Come on down, girl. You're muted, Marie.
Hello, everyone.
There we go. Hello.
Hello. My name is Marie Rose. As you can see it, I live in France. I'm Francophone. I'd like to speak a lot, but I am limited by the language. I'm sorry. Just to thank Mr. Ash, who gave us this opportunity to become founders. I'm very happy. ONPASSIVE gave me a smile, gave me an amazing family. When I see my sister Mary, my brother Eric, my sister Miriam, Joyce, everyone. I'm very, very happy. I have a good and an amazing family. I feel good to be among you, with you. Today, it is the end here in France. It is already the end of to get a founder position. We are very glad, we are happy, but But unfortunately, there are many people who didn't take this opportunity. But sorry, I'm sorry. Just to say that I'm very happy to be with you, and I praise the Lord who gave us this opportunity. So then stay united, and let's keep love between us, and let's go ahead. God is with you. God bless you.
All right. Thank you, Marie Rose. Thank you very much from France. Thank you. Good stuff. All right. Next up, we got Marie Pindy. Come on down. Marie, you're muted. Marie, you're muted. You're muted, Marie. There you go.
Okay. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. I want to first of all thank God or our higher power who saw this opportunity and presented it to Mr. Ash Mufare. Mr. Ash Mufare, I want to thank you. You saw that vision. You took the call and saw the vision, and you are on a mission to do just that. I want to thank all the leaders. No, I want to thank Mr. Ash Mufare's family, the wife, the two sons, the mother, the father, if their brothers or sisters. I want to thank you because the support that you give, the moral support, he really needs that. I want to thank all the shows, all the Julia Milo show, the Marty Digamo, Lynn Nakamoto, Friday Night Live, because of the platform that is presented. People have the opportunity to come there and discover talents that they didn't know that they have, and make friends and brainstorm and so many more. So thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. Thank you for Mr. Ash for allowing us to be a part of this mission. And thank you again, God, for letting us see the vision in order to be a part of this mission. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Marie. And next up, we got Mr. Eric Kelsler. Come on down, brother.
Okay, man, am I excited. You know, gratitude is my attitude. And I read one time, without gratitude, there's no faith, there's no vision. And because of Ash's hard work, his dedication, his vision, I was able to take my visions off the shelf and dust them off and start redreaming my dreams that I never thought was going to come true. I am looking forward to contributing to the betterment of the world. I really am. Starving kids break my heart, especially kids, because they have no control at all. But I'm also looking forward to the dreams I have personally, and those dreams have been reawakened. I've always wanted to be retired and not have to work and be able to travel and stuff. Well, that didn't look like that was going to happen. The retirement part did, but now the traveling part, thanks to ONPASSIVE, that dream is reawakened, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to coming visiting people. I'm looking forward to a better life. I mean, I have a great life, don't get me wrong. Materialism isn't important to me, but I am looking forward to having perhaps a nicer home and a nicer lifestyle for my family. And so that dream is another dream that's dusted off, and I can actually see that happening. And it wouldn't have been there without ONPASSIVE. It wouldn't have been there without Ash. And it wouldn't have been there without all the great leaders that we have that kept us even though sometimes it seemed to drag, and that's the truth. And we all think that, come on, they've been here 2.5 years. It seemed to drag because we wanted it so bad. But now, it's always been a reality to me, but now I can really, really see it. And the end of founders, bringing in founders is, I'm sorry for the people that didn't get in, but I don't feel too bad about them. But I am more happy for the people that did get in. And congratulations to everyone here. We are in for a ride of our lives, and we're going to do a lot of good, and we're going to have a lot of good things in our own lives too. So I'm just grateful for the whole thing, and grateful for everyone here, and especially grateful for Ashman Farr. I mean, I just love the guy, and so that's all I got to say. Thanks, Milo, for letting me speak.
That was awesome. That was awesome, Eric. I hope one of those stops on your camping trip is Nashville, because I would love to see you and your son and your wife.
Yeah, I'm only about 4 miles away, so you might see me sooner than you think. So 4
4
hours. 4 hours.
Yeah, come on down, brother.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it, and love what you said. Hey, we got to be thankful for the people that got in. Hey, you took the time, you got in. And you know what? I tell people, hey, you know what? It's not guaranteed right now that you can get in. I mean, they're migrating things over. And you know what? Don't say, well, I couldn't get in, because that's not an excuse. You had the choice, you didn't. But all is not lost. Remember, all is not lost, because when we go into the next phase, if you get in early, you're going to be ahead of all those people that come in. It's going to be a bunch. So in other words, when it launches to the world, and you're talking, the AI has been launched, and Ash launches his campaign, all of a sudden, hey, yesterday we had almost 20,000, 17,000. If you watch the Daily Inspiration, I think it come out to 17,000 or something difference in the people that was in the day before, and I don't know what today's will be, how many, but even if it's like 20,000 or whatever, you got that many more. Now, let's go forward to when, okay, now you can't become a founder. So there's no chance of you getting in the founders part. What's the next best thing? A reseller. If you get in a reseller before it launches, imagine the traction you're going to get, because now we're talking about, hey, we could be seeing numbers in 10,000 to 1 million people coming in a day. Do you want to be in front of that? I'm telling you, you do. So anyone that missed that first part, they are going to be sad. They are going to miss some things, but all is not lost, because there's a lot of things that are a lot better than anything that's ever been out there, just getting in before everyone else, So it's not like a doomsday type thing.
Right.
You missed it, but otherwise.
But I would also like to add that I'm so excited for the people that did get in these last days, because I don't think they really have an idea of what they got into and how amazing their life is gonna be because of ONPASSIVE. And
Absolutely.
it's going to be incredible for them. So,
absolutely. Like I said, with the founders and stuff, we have a big advantage. There's no doubt about it. We have an advantage. We're going to get free things. But we were founders. We took the chance. We risked, going in before everyone else. And, we lived. A lot of us have been on the journey for a long time. I've been on the journey since September 2018. And I'm telling you, it wasn't all smooth. There's been rocky times, but we can talk about those rocky times. And I'll tell you what, the journey itself is going to be incredible to talk about down the road. And when we talk about, these other resellers coming in, now I want you to know, we're not talking about people coming in and making just a few dollars here and there. You will have people that will be multi-millionaires that come in as a reseller, So that's why I'm saying this is not like anything else that's ever launched. There's never been anything like this. And when I look at when I kind of try to wrap my mind around it, I can't even comprehend it, because, just the different ways and things. And we only know a little bit. And when you imagine that we only know a little bit, what happens when we know more? Tomorrow, I think, tomorrow's going to be a big day. I really think that, just listening to Ash talk, he'll probably, say, hey, it's over. Now he doesn't matter if he tells what the founders got because no one else can get it, right? It's just us. Now the next thing is, hey, do you want to become a reseller, you know? So yeah, so cool. I think we're in for a good time. Man, I'm just excited. I don't know that I'll be able to sleep tonight, but it's going to be good. Thank you, Eric, for coming down. That was great.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, next up, we got Miss Miriam Weiberg. Come on down. Talk to us.
Great job. You said it right. Weiberg, you said it right. Hey,
All right. Man,
I want to thank everybody. Thank you. Thank you, leaders, for everything you do, for all the webinars you put together. Mr. Ash, thank you for putting ONPASSIVE together. You brought this together when a lot of us didn't know what we were going to do. I'm not going to go there. I'm not. But yeah, Mr. Ash, you brought this when a lot of us didn't know where we were going, when it was beyond tough for a lot of us. And I just want you to know how much you're appreciated. And the time was right. And I believe the hand of God's all over you. In fact, I don't even believe it. I know it. I want to thank Eric Stanbridge for introducing me to this October 3rd of 2018. I wrote everything down because I don't want to forget anything. And I can't see anything without my glasses, so excuse me for a minute. See, God said, let there be light. Here, what I went through grief because my husband passed away December of 2020. And I fell into a really dark depression, really dark spot. And though I was with ONPASSIVE, I stopped everything. I mean, it's just, I didn't want to do anything. It wasn't till later in the year that I came back to the webinars, and I believe it was God that I did because it's what literally brought me back to life because I was digging a very deep, dark hole for myself that I couldn't get out of because the depression and the grief from losing my husband was so bad, and I've been isolated here by myself because of not being able to drive. So literally by getting back into the webinars, because I didn't care about anything. And if you've ever been to the point when you just didn't care about anything that was going on, that's where I was. So when I got back into the meetings, into the webinars, everything just was like brand new. It was like flowers opening up, you know, it was like the beginning of new life. And it was just like a breath of fresh air. And you guys are my family. And I can't say thank you enough because this really does bring something to all of us, you know. We're each other's strength. We give each other encouragement. We pick each other up when the other person feels like, man, I can't take another step. I need to text this person or I need to text that person. We're important to each other. We're a family. We're a family that disagrees with one another, that loves one another. We're a real, true family. And I don't have anybody, okay? So my family is in St. Louis. I don't get to see them. I'm the youngest of everybody. They all speak Lebanese. I don't understand it because my father said we're American and we'll speak American in this house. So I was the only one that didn't learn how to speak Arabic, but the rest of the family does. So I don't join in with them because I don't understand what the family's saying. So literally, I really am completely by myself. So you guys are really and truly, and I mean it with all of my heart, my family. So when I say I love you all, and I appreciate you all, I really truly mean it.
Thank you. Thank you, Miriam. We love you too. We love you. We love all our own passive family, man. And we're going to say a prayer for you too. You know, that things work out great for you, you know. And it's great to have family. There's no doubt about it when you're going through tough times. And I'll tell you, during the pandemic, man, if I wouldn't have had ONPASSIVE, I don't know what I would have did, because I'm a very social person. And to not be able to get out and talk to people, that drives me nuts. I'm telling you, I got to walk around. I got to talk to people all the time, you know. People laugh at me at the shows and stuff. They're like, "Are you the ambassador?" Because I walk around, I talk to everybody, you know. And so I said, no, not really. I enjoy the group and I like to talk, you know, and people like to talk back to me. So it's a good thing. So, but anyway, all right. Thank you very much, Miriam. That was very touching. All right. Next up, we got Miss Violet Ryan from Canada. Come on down.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It is evening already. I just want to say thank you, first of all, to Sandra Fletcher for signing me up. I didn't know that she had signed me up. I didn't know what this was all about. It was very interesting. She invented the password and all that stuff. And she's talking about once ONPASSIVE gets going, she wants to build a seniors retirement home in Barbados. And I was looking, she gave me the website, and I went on there and I'm seeing places that I think I might buy. And so there's that. And I want to travel like you won't believe. When I turned 40, I was supposed to go on an African safari, but I had a baby instead. So my miracle child is with me. He doesn't know he's in ONPASSIVE, but he will. And we are going places. We are so going places. Ash is amazing. I hope he doesn't mind that when I see him, I'm going to squish him to death with a hug. And also, you guys, like Julie actually phoned me after a webinar to get some things straight that I misunderstood while I was online. And like Julie's in California, I'm in Ontario, Canada. Like that's a million miles away. And so it's been amazing. It has been amazing. I just love everybody here, the friendship, the family. And like others, I have family, but they'd rather not know me. So I'm alone. And when the apples start coming in, I'm going to visit them all on the spur of a moment. And they're going to say, how'd you manage all this? And I'll say, well, I gave you the opportunity. You didn't take it. So we'll talk to you later. Anyway.
Absolutely.
Yes. And you guys are amazing. The webinars have been phenomenal. The tech guys are so knowledgeable and able to explain things so that we can understand it, or maybe I should say I can understand it. And I don't know what to say other than thank you. You guys are amazing.
All right, thank you, Violet. That was very good. Thank you very much. All right, I want to say I see Samsung's got the hand up again, we won't bring you on the show unless you change to a name and a country behind it. So if you don't know how to do that, please get in the chat with Lynn Nakamoto and we will bring you on. But otherwise, we won't be talking to anyone that we don't know who it is, you know. So I want to change just a little bit right now. I know we've got more hands up, but Marty is here and I got a chance to talk with him. I see his hand up and he's so busy, but I want to bring Marty on right now because I always love to talk to this guy because me and him can get each other fired up. So Marty, come on down and talk to us, man.
Hey, hello everybody. Oh, I almost sound like a unicorn for a minute there. I got to be careful. It's starting to take over. Hey, you know, Violet said that she can't wait to see Ashley Forrest so she can hug him. She better pray to God she gets to him before I do, because there ain't gonna be nothing left to hug when I'm done. I'll be squeezing him like a zit. Anyway, I want to thank everybody here. You are why ONPASSIVE is great. It's the people. Ash has said it himself. He's a genius. He could make these products. He's going to make them. They're going to be fantastic. But what built this company was true. It was a movement. First, it was people. And then people become a movement. And the movement is everybody here that I hear always thinks about someone else and how much you can help them. And believe me, as much as I talk and oh my God, I can't stand hearing myself. And my wife is like plugging her ears right now. You guys encourage me, really, really. I'm not kidding. When I come on, I see all the different faces and all that. Remember, we went through this during the pandemic, which was a pretty nasty time in this planet. And it was a place where all of us could go and just relax and be with friends. And you guys were more than just friends. We're family. And we're gonna start a new chapter tonight at midnight, your time, whenever that is. My gosh, we changed it 15 times. Anyway, when it's midnight for you, it's over. But a new chapter will start tomorrow. It seemed like a long road while it was going, but looking back, it was pretty quick. And I really enjoy it. I enjoyed everything that went on, the good, the bad, the ugly, and some of the crazy. There's enough outtakes on some of these Zooms that we could have a Zoom just by that. You know, I've seen stuff I don't need to see, if you know what I mean. And but we had a lot of fun. I met people unbelievable, all of you. I got stories about all of you in my mind. So thank you very much. I mean that. Every one of you. And look at the seeds that Julie and Milo planted. Some of you came on with just a name. Never would turn your camera on. No way am I turning my camera on. And now look. I mean, it's great. It encouraged people. Like Eric said, he dusted off some of his dreams. We all get to do that because what we think, we're wrong. Dream bigger. Ash isn't kidding. You look at companies, when he said we're going to be the biggest company on the planet, he's talking about $2 trillion companies, okay? Don't think that's lightly. So when you say, I wonder if I'm going to get my 3, I can't help but laugh, okay? I can't help but laugh. We don't know how fast it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. And we're all involved, and all of you deserve it. Peter Rogers, thanks for being there when I called you 3.5 years ago. Anyway, that's all I really have right now, Milo.
Ash, Marty, you have done so much for the company. I can't wait to see you, man. I just might squeeze you like a pimple, man. Because
yeah. Well, hey, if us two hug, it's gonna be like Clash of the Titans. Are you kidding me?
I know you'll probably have to have chalk to make sure you get all of me, man. You know, but you were incredible, and I want to thank you for all that you brought to the table, man. And you've been here for the Julie and Milo show tirelessly. You come in, you start the live stream, you answer questions, and it's just a fun time. It's such a good time to be here with you and to know that we are at the end of the journey. And I know, thinking what's going to happen tomorrow, can you give me a little bit of insight of what you think?
I got to tell Ash he's got to step up tomorrow, you know what I mean? No, what happened was we were going to have it Wednesday, right. And he said he was booked and all that, and Red said something to me about, well, if we have it Thursday, can he come then? And I went, it's not going to hurt to try. So I went to Ash and said, Ash, if we switch it to Thursday, can you be there then? He goes, absolutely. So yeah, it's up to him. He's going to have to bring some game tomorrow. Okay. So
I have a feeling he always brings the A game, you know, but it might even be better tomorrow.
Yeah, he will. Guarantee it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. And Milo, you're amazing. You did a fantastic job. Hey, this is only the beginning. We're just switching gears, going into a new chapter. We all got plenty to do here. I worked with Red and Peter today to go to that venue in the UK to practice the video and the audio. Fantastic. It was really, really good. Everything worked out just perfect. So in about 2.5 weeks, they're going to have a really nice event there. If you live in the UK or you know someone in the UK, you should go there live if you can. If not, we will Zoom it on all the YouTube channels. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy as a lark, really. Thank you very much.
That's awesome. Thank you, Marty. Thank you so much for all you do and for coming on and speaking for a minute. And, you know, I think we'll be seeing a lot more of these things going on. Michael Jambatambe called me today and he says, hey, Milo, on July 9th, he says, we're having a thing up in, they're having something up in Canada, and he wanted to know if they could jump in. I said, absolutely, you know, and I'm going to love when this stuff starts happening all over the world. And, you know, we get to bring them in and we get to enjoy, you know, being there and learning more about people. And it is family, you know, and you get to know so much about them just by the webinars and what goes on. And I'm excited. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm really excited about what's fixing to happen. Because like Marty said, we're fixing to switch gears, man. And when we switch to that next gear, we're going to the next process, you know. So, all right, let's see who we got. We got Mr. Robert D. Oakes from Canada. Come on down, brother.
Hi, everybody. Glad to be here. Thank you very much. I'm Robert Oakes from Canada. I just want to thank my sponsor here. Harry just walked in. Brother, thanks very much for getting me into this big business. I love it. Love all the people. I love y'all. I also want to thank you, Julie and Milo, for having me on in that presentation at one time a few months back. It was an awesome experience, and for a short time I had to learn it, but we pulled her off. It was awesome. Awesome. Also, Marty and the rest of the leaders there, you're all doing a wonderful job with the company and keeping up with everything, keeping us up with everything. It's awesome. I mean, if we wasn't for you guys and Mr. Ashmafara, like it was, what a journey. I just like it couldn't be in a better spot for sure. And I just want to say thanks again for everything and for all what you do. And it's been a great journey so far, and it's not ended. And I'm so much to learn yet. And I'm with you. I'm with you all the way, Mr. Ashmafara. And all rest of you too. Love you. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Robert Oakes. It was great. And let's see. It looks like we got Samsung, but we're not going to bring them on until we get a name from them or whatever. So, Lynn, I don't know if you can touch base with them and find out, but let's just lower their hand until.
Okay, I've texted him in the chat. No response.
Okay, let's just drop him off of there and we'll move on. We got Juanita Ali. Juanita Ali, come on down.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Milo.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm so happy. My name is Juanita Ali. I'm from the UK. It's just gone 12:30 here in the UK. I just want to say, I'm not much of a talker, but I just want to give my appreciation to Ash and his family for bringing ONPASSIVE into my life. And I just want to say thank you to all the leaders. Lynn Nakamoto, you're the best. You're my mentor. You know, you're on point every time. OTech Pros, I love learning from them. I've learned so much. within the business and the technical side, and all of you guys showing the love and appreciation. I just love you guys, and I just can't wait for the next phase that we're going to go into. That's all I got to say. I just got to say my thanks. Thank you all.
All right. Milo might be away for a bit. Next, we thank you, Juanita. Next, we have Nancy Yangabi from Papua New Guinea. Welcome, Nancy. Just unmute, Nancy. You can speak. Nancy, can you unmute? Okay,
Hello,
well,
Nancy.
she might be indisposed at the moment, but
Okay.
we can come back to her for
No
sure.
problem. All right. Thank you, Len, for stepping in there for a minute. But Juanita, that was very good. I heard all of it. It was great, man. It's so good to be a founder, man. I don't know what else to tell you. Do we have some more hands coming up? Like to listen to some more. All right. We got Dr. Benny. Come on down.
Yes, please. I have just one person that I really want to give thanks to her.
Okay.
And the name of that person is Auntie Lane Nakamoto. This woman, she is the one that made me I was able to present while cyber security was very important to ONPASSIVE. She is the one that opened my road. She is the one that taught me how to teach. She taught me YouTube channel. I just want to say, thank you, Auntie Lynn, no matter what. And the tech guys, they love you so much. They call you Auntie Lynn and they said you are their mother. I want to really take this special moment, no matter what, to say thank you, Auntie Lynn, for everything that you have done for me and to each and everyone all over the globe. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Who's sharing their screen?
Anna, I think.
Okay.
Anna Fox, could you just click on stop share? I think you accidentally shared the screen. So Anna, look for the green button, or I think it's a red button. There we go. Good job, Anna.
I got it. All right. Thank you, Dr. Benny. And that was wonderful. I'll tell you what, she deserves a lot of praise. Lynn Nakamoto, she works tirelessly behind the scene. She advertises our show for us. She comes on, she helps back. And she is an amazing person. I don't even know how you can do that many shows, to tell you the truth, because I just I have a hard time myself making it, to a lot of them. I try to catch a lot of them later or whatever. But Lynn, thank you so much for all you do for all of us. Not just for the Julie and Milo show, but for this whole big family. You are a wonderful person, and you're always there for us. And you work tirelessly. So I appreciate it.
Thank you, Milo. Appreciate it. I love you all.
All right, love you too. All right, next up we got Lori. Lori Lund from the USA.
Oh,
Come
I got my USA too close. Oops, hang on.
All right, that's okay.
I'll have to mute.
Oh, there we go. Oh, finally figured it out. Okay.
Are you there, Lori?
Oh, yeah, I am here.
Okay.
Hang on, let me shut my phone off just in case.
Okay.
Anyways, I was just gonna say that I think that Marty's gonna need a bigger living room.
I'm with you. I hear you there, man.
Anyways, but oh, there, it's off. Anyways, I want to thank everyone. You guys are working so hard, and I'm working hard just to catch up and get to everybody. There's so much out there, and I love it, and I share to everyone that I know that keeping everyone up to date as possible. But I just want to thank Ash and the tech team and all his family that is just, they're going through so much, and Ash said a long time ago, enjoy this ride. And I have enjoyed this ride. It's been just amazing. And I'm going to enjoy it all the way for a lot of years, I think. So I love you all and thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lori. And I agree with you on Marty's living room, because, man, he better have a real big one, because as many friends as that guy's got, man. And if we all show up on one night, there ain't a living room big enough that will get us all in, you know. So we might have to take numbers or something. But anyway, thank you for coming and talking and sharing yourself. Once again, Samsung, I seen your hand go up. Until there's a name there, we will not be bringing you on. So, all right, Anna Fox from Canada, come on down.
Hi, everybody. Greetings. Hey. My apologies for being late this evening. You know, you have to deal with your private life, your personal life, as well as all my big family here. I'm not long on here, and hopefully I can learn a lot more. I do appreciate everybody, all of you here, the leaders, the tech guys, people in front of the screen, behind the screen, and on the other side of the screen. I'm having a little bit of a technical problem getting into founders, but hopefully, Marty, we can get that sorted out. And I count my blessings every day, and to know tomorrow is going to be a wonderful day for all of us. We have to have hope and faith in our hearts, and along the way that we help each other and those that are less fortunate. That's my big goal in life. Take care. God bless. Love you all, and I hope to get to meet you all in person, through the screen, or whatever. Okay?
All right. Thank you,
Sorry,
Anna.
I don't look very good tonight because I've been dealing with a lot.
You're beautiful. All right. Thank you very much. Let's go back and see if Nancy Yagavi is available. Nancy, are you around? Hello, Nancy. We always love to hear Nancy speak, for sure. She brings it to us. All right. We'll get her next time. And this girl also, she can bring it to us. Miss Jeannie Oliva, come on down.
Milo, you're adorable. I too want to apologize for arriving late. I hope it was for a good reason. I was getting a founder signed on and some other things, so it's all exciting. But I had to hop on here and give my thanks beyond, obviously, to Ash, his family, to all of the leaders, everybody. But in this particular venue, I wanted to say thank you to you, Milo, because one of the things about ONPASSIVE is that it has sparked our creativity again. It's sparked our dreams. It's re-inspired us in so many ways. And I know you can appreciate this. When I was seeing that people were writing songs, I just had this upswell of inspiration. And when I was starting to get into it, I didn't really know how to record it. And I was working with Bill Must, and I really just was floundering. And I reached out to you, Milo, and you picked up the phone and called and talked to me and walked through some suggestions for me. Actually, then you suggested I contact Bill, and that's when I started working with him. But without that support and encouragement, I may never have written any of the songs that I've written since that time, and worked with Renata in Croatia. All of that sparked from you, Milo, and I just wanted to say a special shout out. And then to everyone here, just like everybody else, I could go on and on and on. And Marty, you better watch out, because I'm coming for you, and you're not that far from me. I am just one state over, and you better. I'm going to hug you like nobody's business. So anyway, everybody, thank you so much. I absolutely love all of you. You're amazing, and you inspire me every day. And I am so excited for tonight and tomorrow. So thank you so much for letting me talk for a bit.
It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good night, man. When that clock counts down, man, it's going to be better than any New Year's Eve countdown that we've ever had. I'll tell you that right now. And when it hits 00, we know that we're in, man, and it's just moving forward. Put the gas on and listen to what happens tomorrow, man, because I know there's some exciting things coming up tomorrow. Thank you, Jeannie. All right, I see Samsung has his hand back up, but There's not another name by it. David Otto, come on down.
Hello, everybody. Nice to see y'all. I just want to say I'm very grateful to being on Passive because, I mean, life before, well, not even worth thinking about. But, I mean, ever since I joined, there was like 14,000 people at the time. And it took me a few months to figure out what I'd even joined. It was when the ebook came out. I read that and I just broke out in tears because, I mean, they were tears of joy that I finally found something to change my life. Because I was disabled a long time ago and trying to get through and everything. And it was like everything was limited. But like once on Passive, once I found out what it was about and what we're going to be able to do, there is no limits to my life. Like, I mean, I'm just waiting to be able to get out there because I used to travel a lot and do everything. Like, I mean, life is going to be great again. And it's been great every day since I've been with ONPASSIVE. Like the 3.5 years, the best years of my life. And I'm 66. So, I mean, I'm never, ever going to forget this. This is great. It's been an education, met some great people. There's a lot of talents, just so beautiful. I mean, I didn't know anything about computers, you know, until I think about 2014 or something. I got one, started playing around. But then it was 2018 that I tried the marketing thing, and that obviously didn't work. And thank goodness ONPASSIVE come along. And I mean, the first time I had a chance to say hi to Ash, well, I broke out in tears. I don't know if I was able to say thank you, but like, I mean, I'm just so grateful to that man that the next chance I get, I won't break out in tears. I'll be able to say, Ash, thank you so much for the life you've given me. So that's all I want to say for now. So, I mean, I'm glad everybody that's in, you made it. And boy, oh boy, life is going to get better. So, and Marty, I love you, man. You inspire me all the time. And all of you, you're great people. You're my family, and you know, hey, down the road, don't be upset if I come knocking on your door to visit, because like I love the States, and one day I'm going to visit. Especially you, Marty. You get that big living room done. Okay. Okay. Bye.
All right. Thank you, David. That was inspirational, and it's so beautiful when we talk. You know, because it doesn't matter, the ONPASSIVE family, it doesn't matter if you're rich, you're poor, you know, what color you are, where you're from in the world, it doesn't matter. We're just all one big family. And I love it. I love the love that comes out, you know, and it's just a beautiful thing. Hey, look who's here. Next up, we got Miss Nancy Young Gubby. Come on down and talk to us. This lady's like a motivational speaker. Hit us hard.
Hi, Milo and Julie. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I did not respond earlier. Something just happened in my house, so I had to just walk out and come back in. But anyway, thank you so much for this day. Aren't we so excited? Are we happy that we have just closed a chapter in PNG? We've just closed that chapter. Yay! And we're so excited. I mean, we are in, let me tell us, the eagle is on a speedy gliding, right? It's going higher and higher, and you can't take the eagles down. I tell you, you can bring an eagle that is in flight. You cannot bring it down. It is on a mission to accomplish its purpose. And I'm so thankful that in PNG, we have closed. It was crazy in PNG, a lot of things. I did not attend webinars and all this because we've been dealing with founders and registering people. I had to register a Catholic priest, and he had to get all his priests, 23 of them. And we had to create their emails and do payments, and it was crazy. And they're still coming in. But as of last night, I said, sorry, goodbye, 12 midnight, no more founder position. You can come back on as a reseller later on when the business is on, you know, open to the public. But here we are, Julie and Milo. Let me tell you, Julie and Mr. Nashville, Milo, the man. Did you guys know that you have created and inspired and bring out a lot of great men and women through your show. There's so many people that were so fearful, afraid of life, downtrodden, scared, you know, like someone said, they came on the webinar, they never want to put on their video, and now look at them. And this Julie and Milo show has raised superstars in ONPASSIVE who will eventually become superstars of the world. Like Mr. Ash always said, your name will be known everywhere. As long as you're a founder in ONPASSIVE, you will be the hunted. They will hunt you down for the good purpose, you know. So you will be the hunter and not the hunted, or you will be the hunted and not the hunter, something like that. But I want to say thank you to you, Julie and Milo, and appreciate you for bringing out the best people we have in ONPASSIVE through your show. You have brought out a lot of talents, a lot of gifted people that inspired millions. When I came in to join ONPASSIVE, I came in as a 154,000 founder in ONPASSIVE, and now we are almost a million and a half, you know, after 500,000, half of 2 million, almost there. And so I just want to say thank you to you. Thank you to Julie. Thank you for your tireless work and always believing that someone who think that they're not enough, you just make them enough. They're more than enough. You're just telling them straight there, and you're just giving them this opportunity, put faith and courage and, you know, inspire them to be great despite of wherever they come from, you know, and you've done that. And I just really want to appreciate you and thank you so much for doing that. Now I see the godfather of ONPASSIVE Nation PNG as well here today, Mr. Marty Digamo, the great man that we have. We in PNG love Marty to death. We will come to America for his funeral service. You know, he is like blood to us. He's like family to us. And Marty, this here in Julie and Milo show, I want to appreciate you and thank you so very, very much for everything that you do for PNG. And I want to say thank you to Mr. Mike Ellis, who inspired me so much, not on a one-on-one basis, but through his videos. Mike Ellis was the man that inspired me to come into ONPASSIVE, and Mike Ellis pointed me to Mr. Ash Mufara, and when I heard him talked about the genuine business, a business that is genuine, that you should look for, you should find principles that a business has to inspire people. I see genuineness in Mr. Ash, and he has not changed. That genuineness, you can feel it's real. He is a real man. He talks, he does what he talks. You know, he do it first before he talks about it. And so we want to say thank you to Mr. Ash and appreciate him for all that he's done, plus so many other people. But I cannot stress enough, Julie, Milo, Marty, and Mr. Ash, thank you so much. That's all I wanted to say. I just want to come and say thank you to you guys. We love it and we love you. And we have closed in PNG. We're looking to the next chapter. Thank you very much. Love you all.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. I feel, you know, I love this show. I really do. And I love the people on the show. And I want everyone to know that, you know, hey, you are awesome and you are more than enough. Come on and man, you just you brought it home there with all the thanks to everyone. You know, I just feel like that I did a small part, you know, in it. I've been around. We've been around for a while. We're actually the longest running webinar. I believe we've been going since December 1st. And I can't tell you, you know, how thrilled we are that we have friends all over the world. PPG or PNG, not PPG, PNG. You know, we love all of you guys over there. What a great nation and what a family you put together over there. You know, David Bacau and you know, all the founders over there. You know, we've had a lot of them on our show, and we can't wait till when we come back and we do the redos on the show. So whoever did it the first time, we're coming to talk to you, and we're going to find out. It's going to be so good to, like Paul Harvey used to say, hear the rest of the story. I can't wait. And I'm coming to PNG one of these days. So, all right. Thank you so much for coming and blessing us with that. All right, and next up, man, we got another guy this guy, David Schweitzer, he has come on like listen to him talk. David, come on down and talk to us, brother.
Hey, I'm here. Hey, I don't know if I can compete with Nancy or not. Boy. Anyhow, I want to say that, you know, I want to thank Asmanar and his family and what he's done for us and everything. And I just tell you what, I'm happy that I have all you guys for friends. And you know what? I'm glad you know, I got good friends in the crazy group, and I got good friends in Oh My God group, and I got all you guys for friends. And you know, in the past 3 years, I've been in for 3 years, and just imagine how much we all put postings in, we share, we like, and all that stuff. And now that's going to change now. That's going to change because after midnight tonight, that's all going to change. It's going to be a whole different story. And we're going to see a lot of different changes in the future here, and it's all going to be good. So, you know what? I'm so happy to have you guys as friends. And, you know, and I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm just really happy to be part of this team. I'm part of this family. And, you know, even when I put a posting up, I always bring my family up. You know, I always say, if you want to join, get in it to win it and be part of the family. I always say that all the time. And so you guys are family with me, you know. And another thing too, Mario's a good person, and once in a while he'll call and talk to me once in a while. But the problem with Mario, you never can get a word in. You know, Mario just talks and talks and talks. He'd give you a lot of good ideas and stuff. And I said, yeah, but Mario just keep on talking. I mean, just can't get a word in when you're talking to Mario. But you know, that's good. Mario's got a big heart. He loves people. He loves talking to people, and I love talking to all you guys. So that's all I got to say. I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's been a good 3 years, and I'm glad to see this come to an end to a different chapter. A different chapter is going to change after tonight, so it's going to be a whole different story. So, hey, God bless everybody, and let's have fun. Thank you.
All right, thank you, David, all the way from Kansas City. Thank you very much for coming down and speaking to us. All right, and next up we got the Marshmallow Man, Mr. William DeLong. Come on down.
Hi, Milo.
Hey, William.
I want to say hashtag thank you ONPASSIVE, because I'm not like everybody else. I go here, go there, and make a video and I'm in the process of the underlying issue. You can, hopefully everybody will appreciate that, because now I can have the hope that when I was in the hospital, I shared it with some people who were very close to me, and they got in the business. So now, once I have that underlying issue repaired or fixed or whatever it is, a miracle or whatever, because I can feel it's coming. So ONPASSIVE is the hope that I'm going to be having all that exercise, and I'm going to be sweating a lot to make sure that I'm walking again. And hopefully with O-Light, I can put that testimonial up that will help other people. And O-Bless is coming, so we're going to be blessing people once I have that underlying issue repaired or done. It's a done deal. Back to you, Milo.
All right, thank you, thank you. All right, and next up, we've got Mr. Curtis Davis, the poet. Come on down, Curtis. Curtis always brings us the daily inspiration.
Good evening. How are y'all today?
Good.
I guess I really need to thank Milo, or as I call him, Marlon, my brother, for getting me into this thing back in 2018. He told me, he says, Kurt, he says, you got to get in this. I said, Marlon, I've been in so many dang things with you. I said, my wife's going to end up killing me if I get in another thing with you. He said, no, this is a real thing. And do you know how many times I'd heard this is a real thing from him? Everything he had was, oh, this is the best thing we've ever had. But he got on me, and I said, well, okay, I'll get on. And then I didn't do nothing with it for a long time. And then he told me, he says, you need to start writing something. I says, I ain't gonna write nothing at first. And then I wrote one, and he says, you need to do one every day. I said, man, I can't do that. He says, oh yeah, he says, you got to be consistent. So now every time that he don't have a show or anything like that, I'll be sure to tell him that, hey, he has to be consistent.
He does too.
But I can't wait to see what else is going on, gonna happen. We don't have a lot of people get mad. I know they're going to be, but it's their own fault because they're the ones that didn't take advantage of the situation. So glad to have all y'all as friends. Y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Curtis. Curtis, how many poems have you written now? Is it like 600 or something? Do you know? Kurt?
Tell you.
Huh? I think it's like 600, right? Or 500 and something. 500 something.
Give me just a second now.
All right.
Yeah, 500 something.
500 and something, yeah. Inspirational poems. And if you
I can let you know. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So the thing that I like that's really cool that Curtis started doing, and if you haven't watched the shows, man, they're good. They're 2 minutes long, 2 minutes and 37 or 38 seconds long. They're timed out. It's the same. There's some of it that's the same, but he'll change a few lines in there, but he always will tell you how many founders we had on that day. That's going to go down in history, because when people want to know how many founders was in when I joined, go back to the inspirational poem. You can go to that date and you can find out, because he'll tell you what it is. Now, he didn't start till, I don't remember when he started, but it's been quite a while that he's been doing that. And he'll always tell you how many people was in. Wonder what tomorrow's is going to be. And then he goes through what happened maybe that day. And it's a breath of fresh air a lot of times to read that stuff. So
it was 5:57 yesterday. 5:57. Yeah, today will be 5:58.
And it's incredible. He does it every day at 8 o'clock at night. He sends it to me. And if I'm out at a show or something, he sends me a text that says, hey, did you get it? I go, yeah, I got it. You know, and I make sure that I try to read it. I'm the one that reads it and puts it to music and stuff. And then I post it, and it should come out every morning. I try to schedule it at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, if I'm coming in late, forgive me, but sometimes it might not get on to 3, 4, 5 in the morning, but it's always there for you. So, all right, let's see. Julie, are you here? You want to come down and speak to us?
Thank you, Milo. Yes,
I don't even see you. Oh, there you are, down at the bottom. All right.
Thank you, Milo. And hello, everyone. Thank you, Curtis, for over 500, almost 600 poem that you are doing daily. And yes, as Milo said, it's consistency. So thank you for everything that you are doing. All right, up next, we have Sister Runa. Runa from Papua New Guinea, if you could please come on down and share with us your thought. She was here, right? Oh, there she is. Runa, are you with us? I think she's trying to get on. There she is. There she is.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, Runa.
Hello. Sorry, I have to run away from the office to meeting room so I can sit by myself and talk. Thank you, Julie and Milo, for having me on this webinar. First of all, I would like to thank Terry Ocho for sharing this business on ONPASSIVE to me. And I'm here. I'm proud to be a founder. And also thank Ashmo Farah for sharing this opportunity to me and my family, Papua New Guineans and the global. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate you and your family, and may God bless you and your family for many generations, many years to come. Thank you. I would like to take this time to thank Engineer Michael for supporting my project. And he's the one who introduced me, my project to the well. Thank you, Engineer Michael, for your great heart. Thank you. And also Chris Johnson, our hey, a big brother, and a special one to Robbie Noble. Thank you for everything that you are doing for me and for my family through this ONPASSIVE. Thank you. And also Dr. Benny, Sister Chris, and Bridget Nakamsi, and Jennifer Dickinson from Canada. Thank you for your support and for your help in supporting my project. And thank you, all of you, Sister Lynn Nakamoto, once again, Julie and Milo, and everyone. Thank you. That's all from me. God bless you all.
All right. Thank you, Runa. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Julie. I'm sorry. I stepped on you.
No. Thank you so much, Milo. Thank you, Sister Runa, for everything that you are doing, for joining us. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you, all my sisters and brothers in Papua New Guinea, especially Sister Nancy Yangabi here for her beautiful words and the appreciation. I believe that Papua New Guinea is a country that many of us get our inspiration from when we go to the Papua New Guinea webinar on Saturday, and it's been over a year long. We go there and we get inspiration from there, how people are living in Papua New Guinea, and so many of us get inspired and be able to do what we can, and all the words, and especially every time when our sister Nancy here is speaking, I mean, it's strong, it's powerful, it's touching people's heart. And I believe from now on, many of us will looking at Papua New Guinea as one of the country that we want to be part of. We want to, come and help or just visit. We're so looking forward to come and hug our friends in Papua New Guinea. So really appreciate all the men and women there. And we're not forgetting the leaders in Papua New Guinea that lead and no longer in this world. Let's just keep their legacy alive as well. And I know that there are so many founders, Fred, right? One of them. There are so many, Scott Nelson, there's so many founders who started from the very beginning and keep going strong. However, God wants them to go home, and we were not forgetting those people as well. So let's continue to keep that legacy alive. Thank you, Milo, for letting me say a few words.
All right. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. We might have time for one more hand, but no more than one more after. We're going to bring Mike Engineer Mike onto the scene. Come on, brother, and talk to us.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, our global leaders. I just want to thank everybody. I mean, it is not a day's job. All of us seated here present, we've worked so hard to attain the level that we've attained in ONPASSIVE and in the global scene as well. I want to thank, first of all, our CEO with his family, Mr. Ash Mufare, to bringing this business to life. I want to thank the person who brought me in here, my trusted friend, my classmate from high school. She is in Iowa in the United States. Her name is Gladys Akam. She brought me to this business and I didn't joke with it. I went to my back office, learned about it, and here we are today. So I just want to thank all the global leaders. Specifically, if you look at here we have Julia Milo. Thank you, people, for all you do for us. Our big brother, Marty DeGamo, putting on his earpiece. Thank you. Chris Johnson, thank you. Our big sister, Auntie Lee Nakamoto, thank you. I want to say thank you to Lystra. There are some regular people here, Marie Rose. We are always on this show, right? Jane, Nancy Nagabi, thank you for what you do for the PNG community. David Otto, William DeLon, all of you people are always on webinars. John Barilla, I didn't forget you, big bro. Thank you very much for what you do for us. If you are in a webinar and you are not following our rule, that's our policeman. Bruce, thank you. Martin DeLon, thank you. David Switzer, thank you. It's just thank you to everybody, all of us. I can see Judy Reese smiling. Lilly Lane, she is in all webinars as well. Without all of us coming like a family, it wouldn't have been possible for this ONPASSIVE to spread the way it spread. We're doing our own jobs in our own small corners, but going to the global scene, it is marvelous. So we have to just say congratulations to all of us. I've gotten reports from most of the countries that are already closed. They were trying, oh, Engineer Mike, we've closed. Oh, Engineer Mike, we've closed. Congratulations to all of us. We're waiting for the countdown, which should be in the North America region, right? Because Europe and all the other places is already gone. So we're waiting for North America. And I just want to say, let's still stick together because we are going to the next phase, which is much more even better than what we just left, okay? What we left was like, we don't really know what is there, right? So from tomorrow, when our CEO will come out, he will give us the real route, the roadmap that we'll be following, and that will be much more grateful. Like, hey, I didn't see my friend, Dr. Benny. Oh, Dr. Benny, thank you very much for everything. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Engineering Mike, for your help in the past weeks regarding with the Julie and Milo show. Really appreciate you as well, your knowledge and your talent. Really appreciate you. All right, our last speaker for today, Tim Dillon. Tim, if you could please unmute your mic.
Hello, Julie.
Hi.
Hello, Milo.
Hey, Tim.
I'm not going to waste a lot of time saying thank you to all the people who know that they deserve it. We all know, and many thanks have been given. But we are in a very historical moment. Let's take it in and relish it, because this is not ever going to happen again. It is so unbelievable what has been done and what we are about to envision, although I envisioned it as soon as I heard it. So there is one particular thank you, and I know she's out there listening. Thanks, Viviana. What a great day. And we have so many great days coming to us. Get ready, buckle up, because it's going to get really exciting. And we are boldly going where no one has gone before. I thank everyone here for their commitment and their passion for what they are experiencing. Enjoy it. And one of the things that keeps, I heard, I'm not sure who it was, 66 years old. Oh my God. With what we know about lifespans, that could end. But it's willable. So it goes to your family. It goes to your loved ones. It goes to wherever you decide. Oh my God. Grab it, hold it, dream and believe. I love y'all.
Thank you, Mr. Tim Dillon. That ends the show for the night. We appreciate all of you that came. We have run out of time, but this is a historical moment because this is the last Julie and Milo show that there will be before when there's still founders positions available. There's none after, that we don't have any more shows coming up that there will be any. So I want to thank all of you, man. You guys are so awesome for coming to the show and supporting the show. And what a time we've had. I mean, it's been beautiful. A lot of thank yous, a lot of everything. And I want to just thank every one of you, because remember, if you were not at the show, we would not have a show. It wouldn't be a show. So thank every one of you, and know that if no one's told you yet today that you are awesome, you are awesome. And not only that, you're more than enough. And I would like to say thanks to a couple guys in the back room, and John Barilla, come down and say like 30 seconds. Yeah, you're muted. Come on, John, you're muted.
Okay, there we go. Boy, I don't know. I've just closed the whole thing up for a second. Hey, I won't say much. I'll just say, hey, isn't it great? Everybody's really excited. Even in the YouTube chats, I've been, of course, looking at a whole lot of the YouTube chats. Everybody's just so nice. Everybody's excited. I only have one thing to say, though, folks. Everyone is so emotional and thankful today. We're just making a transition here to going somewhere that what we have to expect. So take it easy, because I'm worried for some of these folks. I mean, everybody's so excited and emotional, and it's great, but take care of yourselves. We got a lot more celebrating to do. In fact, come tonight, we're going to have a little beginning celebration. That's all I have to say.
Absolutely. Thank you, John. Thank you for all your hard work that you do, working in that chat and making sure, things stay running in the background. And Miss Lynn Nakamoto, come on down and talk to us for a few minutes.
Well, today's it's a historic day, the end of the foundership, a momentous occasion for all of us, bittersweet, but it's time for us to move on. So I'm really excited, and I hope to see you tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern as we celebrate the ending of the foundership. Please join us. It's going to be exciting. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, everyone that talked tonight. Everybody, man. Thank every one of you. Thank all of you that's been on the show, that's helped us out. Engineer Mike, Marty, thank you guys for all coming down and enjoying it. And now we're going to send it back to Miss Julie, because she has some announcements to say. And thank you, Julie, for all the work that you do and what you put in for us. Come on down, Julie.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here tonight. Yes, there is going to be a celebration tonight in a celebration mode and thankful mode. It's going to happen at 10 p.m. Eastern time. The link is in the back office. You can see it in updates, and you can see it actually in the webinar as well. I'd like to prepare everyone. Everyone, this is only the beginning. So it's going to start again next week. In the Julie and Milo show at the same time, 6:30, we have a group of professional founders professional educators that are going to coming on here and dive deep into academy, all right? Into academy. And these folks are coming on, they have accepted the invitation and they are going to be planning and talking about what is going on. How can we take what ONPASSIVE is creating for all of us and go out there and change the world? The difficulties that current teachers, professors, tutors, educators right now currently facing, they are prepped, they are preparing, and they are going to come on next week. It's going to be a panel style, right? Milo and Julie, we are going to prepare the questions. With all of that coming on, we are going to have that, and we're going to have, just like what we did at the very beginning when we put the Leadership Council together and forming a panel discussions and Q&A. So please share this webinar link out there. It's going to be live streamed. You have the webinar that you have on today. Please invite any educators out there, potential educators, the people that has the knowledge and wanting to share their passion with the world and also change the little kids' life. Please invite them to come on, because I believe what we are doing here in ONPASSIVE, based on what our CEO, Mr. Ashmore, created, is going to change the next generations that are coming on, you know. And so please share this out. It's next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you so much, everyone. Without you, there's no Julia and Milo show. We really, truly appreciate your support, your hard work, and everything else. Thank you so much. Marty, if you could please stop the live stream, if I may say something for the founders really quick, Marty. Good night from Orange County, California.
Good night from Nashville.
Good night from New York
Night,
City.
everyone.
Good night.
Good night from Southern
California.
Good night from Houston,
Night
From
in
Louisiana.
Canada.
Hi from Pennsylvania, USA.
Milo,
from
Milo,
North
you
Carolina, USA.
Everybody.
Good night, everybody. Oh,
everyone.
Good night from BC.
Marty, Milo, could you stop the live stream really quick? What happened?
You're muted.
Okay.
I
Milo, you're muted, Milo.
I don't think I can stop the recording.
The live stream, if you click on the...
Oh, I see it up at the top. Yeah, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, just click on it, stop live stream, and then...
There we go.
How about stop the live stream? Can you stop the live stream or no?
Yes, it's done.
The live stream